Once again, the prayer of the farm worker struggle.
The prayer of the farm worker struggle.
Show me the suffering of the most miserable, so I will know my people's plight.
Show me the suffering of the most miserable, so I might know my people's plight.
Let us remember those who have died for justice, for they have given us life.
Let us remember those that have died for justice, for they have given us life.
During the 60s, Martin Luther King, Cesar Chavez, Larry Young, it was really a struggle for just basic human rights and what we take for granted today. To be not afraid to speak up. Do not accept things as they are. If there's something wrong, speak up. So you see, he's got his gray hair. He's got
I was wondering about
He's got
that.
his way. He got sign there, his banner.
Yeah.
So he's gonna carry. He's gonna lead us, because we need young people to lead us.
Our history is so freaking close. You guys, I don't know. Most of you may not know, but there's been a colony of Filipinos at Acapulco. There's 2 colonies. 25 forward. They're here. Underneath your feet, you're standing on your shoulders, along with all the Mexicans and Hispanics that out there died working their hands to death.
Hey, hey, good to see you.
Because I was working the grapes.
Yeah.
And I did that for a long time. I did for like 6 years.
Which field around here did you work on? Where are the grape fields that were you worked on in the 60s?
Not here, but like Coachella.
Oh, Coachella.
Yeah, in Coachella, in Arizona, up there, Litchfield Park, and,
Okay.
and Glendale, and outside of Scottsdale, and all the, those right there. That's what Chavez was trying to tell everybody in the marches. That was the reason for the marches. Better wages, better working conditions, you know, I mean, it's like, you know, they didn't have these portable restrooms. So you can imagine working out in the fields, where else would you go?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they didn't want to do anything about it, you know, like allow people to go to the restroom.
Well, it's amazing that, you know, that someone who has lived through that is standing right here beside me and able to tell me these stories.
Oh, I could tell you a lot. I could tell you a lot of stories, man. I've experienced so many things in my life. I'll never forget. You have to learn how to say, to take care of yourself. I was never a troublemaker, okay? But trouble came to me all the time. A lot of people didn't like me because they didn't like my face.
Yeah.
Then to come up and tell you, hey, you know what? I don't like your fucking face. You know? Come on, quiet. And that was so I was involved in a lot of fights that I didn't start. It came to me. After I graduated, I moved up to San Jose, up north. I had an uncle that lived over there, and he would tell me, Julio, after you graduate, you come up here, I'll get you a job. So I did. I graduated, got married in the same month, moved up to San Jose to see him. The following month, on the 30th of July, 1968, I started with the company. That's the only job I've ever had. 45 years I spent in the company.
Wow.
And I retired. You know, like, music coming from over there, my concert, so, you know? But never, not, like I said, from here to that building, be watching somebody, James Brown singing, man, it's my young days, too. Man, I see, man, I remember going and seeing groups there. You know, I remember when Eric Clapton had the band Cream. He played Cream.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, one of the best.
¡Cesar puede! ¡Cesar puede! ¡Sí se puede!
Mark from Cesar Chavez from Delano to Sacramento, from Sacramento to Calexico, taking attention to the farm workers. And now we continue the legacy of Cesar Chavez, Larry Long, to improve the working conditions of farm workers. But now it's not farm workers, for everybody. The problems that were then are still the same problems as today. We're fighting for equality, we're fighting for education, we're fighting for just social justice. All we want is opportunities. And to all our kids here who came from IBC, education is a role. Education is a role. Chavez, taking the Chicano studies from IBC. I'd like to thank all the people from the past. We got people who come from out of town, from Orville, California, from where else? Where do you guys else come from? Delano. We're coming from Bakersfield. Just to be here in Raleigh on this day, Today we are united, but we can't let it stop here. We can't let it be just on Cesar Chavez Day. We got to get together when it's needed.
Estamos aquí celebrando lo que es la historia de Valle Imperial, de mexicanos, de afroamericanos, de angloamericanos, de japoneses americanos, toda la raza que hicieron algo para nuestra comunidad, y hoy vamos a reconocer el esfuerzo de dignidad, respeto de la raza filipino-americano. Aquí recibiendo Johnny Ilion, hijo de Larry Ilion, que junto con Cesar Chavez, Dolores Huerta, hizo el esfuerzo para dar dignidad y respeto a campesinos. ¡Que vivan los campesinos! ¡Que viva Cesar Chavez! ¡Que viva Larry Ilion! ¡Que vivan los filipinos! ¡Los filipino-americanos! Y los descendientes que siguen haciendo un impacto grande a nuestra comunidad. Gracias a todos que vinieron a caminar. ¡Que viva la raza que sigue adelante!
All right, let's take some pictures.
se puede, sí, sí, se puede.
Sí, se puede. Sí, sí, se puede.
Zapata vive, la lucha sigue, sigue.
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 I would like to thank everyone for coming out today to honor the life and legacy of Cesar Chavez. It is a great honor to be here and celebrate this day with you. It is a great honor to see so much youth here. I'm really excited and proud of my students who brought their families and their children to this gathering because I strongly believe that we need to start them young. I strongly believe that it is our obligation to pass down the torch to our future generations, and you are going to make this happen. Zapata vive, Cesar Chavez vive, la lucha continúa y sigue. ¡Ajúa!
All right, we're just gonna end with a unity clap, all right? All right, Viva Chavez! Thank you everybody who came. Thank you. We got the Brawling Marching Band playing right now.
Beautiful.